Hello friends and welcome to the tutorial. Today we are going to be drawing a dragon using the Picasso Tab and Sketchbook Pro. I'm starting out with a pencil sketch which I have taken a photo of using the tablet's camera and then imported that photo into Sketchbook Pro. I have placed the photo on a layer and then put the layer's opacity down. This is the way I like to work, bringing a traditional sketch into the app. You can work from a photo sketch or draw straight into the app, it's up to you. Let's start drawing the dragon. For the sketch, I'm going to start out by creating a new layer and selecting the pencil. To begin the drawing, I placed down a small straight line that forms the top of the dragon's head and then headed down, drawing in the snout and the chin. If you are following along, you might find it easier to start with one small line and section at a time, as I have here, instead of tackling a large area. I like to work on each section and focus on getting the main outline down first, before going in to add details. I also find it useful to work in small strokes, especially for long lines. So instead of trying to get one perfect long stroke, I make lots of small sketchy lines instead. Feel free to pause the video if you're following along and need to catch up at any time. Now it's time to move on to the outline. For this, I'm going to create a new layer. Then I'm going back to the sketch layer, turning the opacity down. You can do this by double tapping the layer to bring up the layer menu. And once I've turned the opacity down, I then locked that sketch layer. Heading back to the new outline layer, I am picking the fountain pen and a dark brown colour for the line art. For all the lines, I have the predictive stroke tool turned on. You can find this tool in the top menu, and it is really helpful in smoothing out the lines. As you can see, I like to rotate the canvas and zoom in as I draw in the lines, as this helps to make my lines neater. It's now time to give our dragon some colour. I'm starting out by duplicating the line art layer. You can do this again by double tapping the layer and hitting duplicate on the pop-up menu. Then I locked down the top line art layer, and for the colouring I will be working in the bottom line art layer. For the body of the dragon I have chosen a bold purple shade. For the scales I am using an orange, and for the wings a light aqua. I am selecting the paint bucket tool and then tapping the area I want to fill. This is a very quick way of colouring large and enclosed areas. If you have any areas that the lines have not enclosed, then you can go in with the paintbrush and add colour that way. To finish up our dragon friend, I want to add a simple background and go back in to darken up a couple of the outlines. I felt that the front arm was not standing out enough, so I unlocked the top line art layer and went in and thickened up the lines to give the arm more definition. This helped to make the arm more visible and not get lost against the body. With that completed, I am now making a background by creating a new layer and then moving that layer below all the others. Then, using the shape tool, I am creating a pale yellow rectangle behind the dragon and using the paint bucket to fill in the shape. The last touch is to add 3 little pink squares using the same process, and the dragon is now complete, ready to fly away on its next adventure, although the wings are perhaps a little small for a long distance journey. I hope you enjoyed drawing the dragon today. Thank you for watching.